Alright, so they should be starting up shortly. We have a content board going on here.
Yeah, this board looks super feast or famine because you've got a ton of early goals, 3 corner for locations, False Knight Brooding Moloch, 1 Arcane Egg, which can often be as early as Iselda's Shop, and then you have like a full pantheon of bosses.
Yeah, this is a honestly very nice board, full of very fun boss fights such as Failed Champion, Nosk, White Defender.
White Defender and 1 Radiant boss is just cruel.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that can potentially take quite a while. Looks like we have a bit of maybe stream delay on Ash's side there.
It could just be a late start. With the delay, it's a little hard to tell, but...
Yeah. Oh. But yeah,
So
this is a great board.
Yeah, with both runners electing to not go for random start, we're going to see our typical King's Pass. I'm assuming on this board there may be some consideration over whether or not to check Fury. It's a bit of a meme that if you don't check Fury, it's something useful. That's happened every race so far of this tournament. Someone skipped Fury. But with False Knight, Brooding Moloch, and Corner for locations on the board, there is some benefit to like an early rush.
Yeah. I still might prefer checking Fury here. But we'll see. Looks like Moucheron is actually going for it. And so is Ash. So for now it's just about their execution since they're doing the same things. And Fury's just... Oh, it's a distant village stack. Okay. So that's instant access to that side of the map, except you can't check much there without anything.
Yeah, although in my experience, when you get distant village stag that early, there's usually something good at the check that takes like 5 minutes. The first check in Beast Den.
Yeah, that's the only one you can actually get with nothing. It's good to have that though. It could be easy to miss something like a Stagger Leon or a King's Brand at Isolda. Alright. Could be some interesting content there.
It's always scary when you see early King's Brand or early nail arts. Early Dreamers actually aren't so bad in this particular race because 2 of them are goals.
Wait, I have Monomon and Lorraine on the sport. Moucheron is choosing to skip Moloch. Interesting.
Looks like Ash is doing the same thing. They're probably hoping to find some sort of combat or movement upgrade in the 3 False Knight checks, maybe 4, before going to Moloch.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Although I suppose they also could be donating False Knight Moloch to the other player. In one of the recent races, I don't remember which one, both players assumed the other one was going to grab False Knight Moloch, and they just like went off and did checks and left Crossroads instead for a while.
Yeah, I remembered that. It's definitely like part of a mind game there too. It's a good thing in Lockout to like be prepared to give up some goals just in order to get more out of that. But in this case, they're both assuming that, so in the end, it's still going to come down to a race to this goal. Just later on, not yet.
And are you a fan of like rushing Moloch when you see that goal on the board?
I mean, I was called the Moloch Rusher for a while, so I mean, I think that speaks for itself.
Fair enough.
But yeah, if you're confident in your Moloch fight, I don't see a reason to put it off, honestly. It's definitely not something a lot of people are confident in, and it is no longer in easy logic, so... At least not without a spell.
Oh, I didn't know it used to be in easy logic.
Yeah, it used to be in logic of nothing, but because of the length of the fight early on and just the possibility of it being something, it was just added in to require any spell to be in logic. So that way, when you get a spell early on, you know that Moloch could be progression, and it's also much faster.
Yeah. So both players have skipped the Dirtmouth Stag check, since for round 3 we are on the newest version of Rando. That's also a bit of a meme to find progression there, but it looks like both players have the same objective in mind, and they're tunneling in on False Knight.
Yeah, I mean, this is not that much of a problem, I think. If they're choosing to do False Knight Brooding Moloch by starting with False Knight, which Acrid brought up in chat earlier, it's not that much slower, and it gives you the additional chance of like finding anything to speed up the Moloch fight over here at False Knight. Oh, we have like some sync going on here. Aw. Moucheron's getting hit.
Don't die to False Knight, please. You don't want to go down on that wall of shame.
What do you mean? It's been proven that dying to False Knight is a tournament winning.
I guess technically correct, but I think the public shame for dying to False Knight outweighs its tournament viability.
Alright, False Knight has Ashdasmurf, which is actually interesting progression. It does give you access
generally
to
not progression you want to see
fungal.
early.
It does give you access to Green Path and Fungal, but it's honestly like one of the slower progressions you could get. Looks like Moucheron is also checking Ancestral Mound. We'll see if he goes to Moloch after this. Does Ashdasmurf even get them any goals immediately? Let's see.
3 corner for locations, because you can get to fungal and
Ooh,
dive.
Here, and Moucheron will get that first goal. Took a while to mark that. Oh, it looks like Ash is actually... Ooh, that's kind of rough, actually. It looks like Ash is choosing to go straight to Moloch, and if Moucheron would go there right now, he might actually beat Ash to it because of having that dive advantage that we talked about earlier. I'm not sure if Moucheron is actually going there. He warped out. So...
Yeah, that warp to Dirtmouth was a little weird. He might just be checking grubs
he's
first.
Checking grubs. Okay. Yeah, he would definitely beat Ash to Moloch if he went straight for it. Falling waits for 20. Oh, there's a dream nail for it.
Dream
That's
nail.
useful. Yeah,
2 dream nails.
14. Solly on the board too. A shriek for 14. 8 and 14 grubs are very strong.
Yeah, this looks like a seed where it might be worth actually going out of your way to pick up some extra grubs.
Well, there's 15 grubs on the board either way, so...
And Moucheron starting in right away on those grubs, not even contesting Moloch, even knowing that he at least found the spell first.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you would go like out of your way to get grubs now, when you know that it's 8 grubs, like, is the minimum amount of grubs you need for a good item. You only have 5 grubs in Crossroads anyway, so... Oh, he's going for Moloch now. Well, that's a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, you're probably too late, yeah.
Yeah, way too late. He turns around immediately. Sprint Master at Moloch. Well, now Ash has a Boulder Killer.
I suspect we will not see it come into play as a Boulder Killer. Yeah, and Ash gonna turn right back around.
Yeah, she knows that's where dive is. Moucheron is trying to go into Green Path. Is there anything he would want? I guess the corner for location might be better to go to from this side, yeah. If you go bottom Green Path from here, that gets you to corner for location relatively quickly, then you could just go back to the Mound Bench and go into Fungal from the other side of Ashdasmurf, and that would give you the other corner for location there. It would be nice routing for that.
Yeah, and is there some merit to also going for 4 shops now that Ashdasmurf gets you to Leg Eater pretty painlessly?
Actually, I really like this anyway because it gets Moucheron on the 2 grubs here too, which are really fast grubs to get early on. Oh, and Ash is
Meanwhile,
actually killing this boulder. There's quite a long check, and I
that
don't
one
know
nail
if
art.
that's gonna pay off. It is that one nail art though. As we call it.
So we've now seen all of the scary things. We've seen an early dive for Flukemarm, we've seen an early King's Brand for Abyss, and we've seen an early nail art for NMG. Get your bets in the chat now.
We're only missing City Crest now. We already have this Mystere, so... We even have dive. The simple key's waiting. Alright, that should be the second corner for location for Moucheron, I think.
Yeah.
Where's Moucheron going? Oh, okay.
Taking it safe. Well, meanwhile, Grozmother sticks itself in the ceiling.
You love to see the Grozmother ceiling. If this was actually a Flukemarm seed, that would be honestly hilarious, because Flukemarm for once not on the board, despite like a bunch of other bosses being there.
It is worth noting that Flukemarm seeds have been nerfed with the newest version of Randomizer, so like even if they find Fireball, for instance, they need a level 2 spell in order to actually put Flukemarm in logic for progression.
Shade Soul? People, right? Alright, so Ash is choosing to check shops here. Not a bad decision, honestly. Although, I feel like if Moucheron focuses on those goals, he would have a much better chance of getting them before Ash. Getting some Geo here. Nothing else really at Sly, though. We'll see where Ash chooses to go now.
Oh yeah, also Ash not electing to Shade Skip up to Salubra, which does take a while, but with 4 shops on the board and relatively reachable, may have been a play worth considering.
Yeah, it looks like Moucheron isn't really focusing on neither the free maps or 4 shops goals right now, so Ash has a chance to start working on those now. But yeah, I would have liked seeing going to Leg Eater before going to Sly here.
It looks like Ash is going to do the full shop loop and head right to Leg Eater, I'm assuming.
It would have been like a lot more optimal to go straight to Leg Eater, then go to Sly's area and do the Shade Skip right away. Oh, Ash is trying to do this. Damn it, that's not how you do that. That was way too early.
A damage boost always looks so easy, and then it's not that easy in practice.
Yeah, there's actually a very consistent visual cue for it, but it takes a while to get used to. It is not in Logic though. I don't even know if it's in Hard Logic anymore. It used to be in Hard Difficulty Logic. At the very least. Alright, what does Leg Eater have for us? Ooh, nice. Shopkeeper's
Shopkey
Key.
is something.
And a goal. Soul Catcher is actually on the board. We'll see if Ash remembers that. Looks like she doesn't.
Nope, just gonna warp away.
I always forget about that. Oh, there's an Arcane Egg though, which she does notice. Alright.
Alright, that's...
It's okay, there's another one at Grubs. Surely... Surely they wouldn't forget, right? Alright. So, Moucheron is getting a lot of grubs right now.
Well, Ash is gonna Shade Skip for this 4 shops goal, it looks like.
Yeah, it makes sense to do that at this point. It's definitely not like the most optimal way to go about it, but she's getting it done at least.
With City Storeroom Stag, that's Flukemarm.
Not quite City Crest, but close enough. No, they still need a simple key, but it's okay because Green Path Stack has us. Aww. Let's see if Moucheron will check Dirtmouth Stack. I don't know if the Moucheron is informed that Dirtmouth is a check, actually.
It looks like no, because skipping right over it.
I do know that Moucheron said that he didn't play since our match in the first round, so this could get a little bit sketchy here.
Yeah, especially progression is at that Dirtmouth Stag.
Yeah.
Also worth noting that Moucheron sees the Arcane Egg at City Storeroom, so he could think that he's just behind Ash right now, instead of Ash having gone in a completely different direction for her Arcane Egg.
Yeah, although when you see visit for shops marked after an Arcane Egg, I feel like you would assume that someone just bought an Arcane Egg from a shop. That's what I would do, at the very least. So Ash might be doing the Dirtmouth Stack check here. We'll see if we have to feel bad or not for Moucheron.
If it's Dash.
A Palor, which is actually relevant on this board, since there are 2 Palor on the board. I think we've seen one in a shop, but it was like 1,000 something geo.
Yeah, they
So
tend to run really expensive.
Ash is not quite there yet. Looks like she's not even doing this check, so I assume she's just going to start doing some faster checks in Oh, she's buying something. Oh yeah, she remembered the Palor. Okay.
It's about, it looked like it was like 1,200 geo, which
Yeah,
is
they
just
usually go a bit over 1 key.
just a little bit too much to want to sit and grind right now with the resources available to her.
I don't know why Moucheron is focusing on grub so much right now. There wasn't any like actual progression at grubs, it was just like Dreamnail and raids, not like dash or anything.
He just really wants to get a Bistreak for Fluke Marm.
Well, you see, you can get over 20 growls without vertical movement, but I'm not sure we're gonna be seeing that from Moucheron here. Yeah, it looks like Ash is starting to do some in-logic checks here, starting with the Shroomel Ogres and Fungal. Good source of Geo too.
Well, Moucheron is going to follow in Ash's footsteps and do the shop cycle.
Ooh, an upfront elegant key. Not immediately relevant, but who knows what's hiding there. Is Moucheron at the... Okay, don't die there, you have to die... Oh, that was close. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because if you die too far to the left there, your Shade spawns in Gruzmother's arena, and you can't herd it all the way over to make that Shade skip possible.
I honestly didn't see that enemy. That Moucheron barely jumped over there. But yeah, it does seem like Moucheron is just completely choosing to ignore a goal that he's had access to for a long time.
And for not a whole lot of reward, like other than the Arcane Egg goal and the Soul Catcher goal, which Ash passed up, there's not like a whole lot of reward at these shops.
Alright, Moucheron, it's a very clean sheet skip to Celubra here, but won't really find anything. Who knows, maybe Moucheron will check like either and actually give us the Soul Catcher content.
Nah, that's a tiebreaker now.
It will make it questionable though if Moucheron actually checks like all of the shops like Ash did and finds Soul Catcher there. It will be like, you know your opponent has been to all shops and you know that Charm is there, so you're just wondering why they didn't buy it. And Moucheron sees the one Paler at Sly too.
Oh yeah, Moucheron's tracker is cropped a bit weird. It's a good question on his total number of grubs.
It looks like Moucheron is going to fight Hornet here. Interesting choice.
It's not the fastest check, but
I mean,
it's
it's
not
still
the
a very
worst.
perfectly in logic check, but... Accurate displaying some nice counting there. Ash is also doing a very slow check here, which is Dash Master.
Yeah, especially without any ability to check Bretta.
At least you can get the bench. And it looks like Moucheron finds a Paler, while Ash finds just a seal, which this might make Moucheron want to buy the other Paler from Sly here, because Moucheron isn't informed that Dirtmouth Stag is the chick, so he doesn't have that Paler.
He's really close. He might grind for it.
Farm. He's going to grind for it. Meanwhile, Ash is checking the left side of Fungal here. Well, Ash isn't going to be checking Hornet for a while, so at this rate it might be Moucheron's goal, unless Ash finds another Paler here.
Moucheron is also not going to farm husks. He looks like he's headed to Leg Eater? Or maybe just the grub.
I think both, honestly.
I mean, he's at somewhere between 5 and 7 grubs, depending on which version of Acrid you believe. Oh, his tracker was fixed. He's at 7 grubs. And
which version of Acrid? I like that.
And it, like, handing those in, while not quite a Dream Nail, is also definitely the money that you need. But it looks like he's headed for Leg Eater.
I like how Moucheron was like considering the damage booster for a little while. And we're getting Queen Station check from Ash in the meanwhile. For now, like, not a whole lot of places they can go to.
Never mind.
Okay. Well, there it is. Now we can go to a lot of places. And Moucheron finds a shopkeeper's key. Will he notice?
Will he?
Soul
Catcher.
Why?
Simple key at Willow.
Absolutely going to get one more grub and get Soul Eater as his comp. For now, he gets 2 Paler. We really do, Colette. We really do. But it's okay. There's the one at Grubs. Alright. Looks like Ash is heading for that free Cornifer location as goal right now. Is there anything else she wants here in Green Path other than that? She doesn't have Lantern or Dream Nail, so no Eyes is out of the question. I believe this is just free Cornifer then.
It looks like, thankfully, Moucheron will not be too far behind to Monarch Wings, since he's headed in that direction now.
Yeah. Wings doesn't immediately get you much that they couldn't get already, at least. It would be nice for doing something like early Mantis Swords, I guess. I mean, if you shade skip the right side, you can get some progress towards some goals there, but...
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Wings and Ismas get you, like, the long way around Queen's Gardens to, like, the Sports Room area and Deep Nest, even if you're not willing to do the one enemy pogo?
That side is completely in logic, so... Oh, wait, this is a really close snipe. Hold on. I just realized this, but Moucheron just got the Cornifer and actually sniped the skull right from Ash, who was in the same room in Green Path. That was a really close snipe.
A calculated play to delay the third Cornifer from Moucheron until Ash was right up against it.
Yeah, that actually worked out really well for Moucheron there. I didn't realize Moucheron was just rushing Cornifer there. Oh no, no, no.
Oh,
Moucheron!
Moucheron.
Give it up! You have wings up, queens!
Ooh.
Oh. I wish Moucheron knew that though. With the wings from queens, that trick is so much easier.
Yeah, and now he's almost compelled to go back for his shade, so...
Ash is double checking shops, but does not have the critical information. Oh, I think Moucheron is heading for the grub. Just giving up on the shade for now, I guess. That's really rough though, because Moucheron's focusing on grubs so much, but the wings are just sitting right there waiting. All of Moucheron is doing would be so much easier with those wings.
And Ash gonna finally go in and check grubs and see the Abyss Shriek Dreamgate combo.
Yeah. Maybe she'll notice Soul Eater too. Seems like Soul Catcher is just invisible this seed. Maybe Soul Eater isn't. Yeah, this could just be the bouncy grub from Moucheron. This isn't terrible if Moucheron is just going for that one grub. It would put him at 8 and he can open the shortcut for this area. It's not terrible. It will take a while though. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing.
And Ash gonna start in on grubs, seeing the goal that is already in her reach, but also at 8 grubs.
Yeah, this will be Moucheron's 8th grub, so I could see Moucheron getting this and heading to get back his shade and grab the queen's bench. That would give him wings, and then he can get the goals at Grubfather. So we'll see what he chooses to do from there. That's an interesting grub. Oh, never mind. He's not opening the shortcut. Interesting. Looks like he's just going to check Dashmaster then.
And like Dashmaster is long enough that Ash might catch up on grubs.
Yeah. Ash is going full on grubs mode now. I assume she's going down here to check the damage boost seal from earlier. Oh, imagine if they hit that earlier. That's huge. Wow.
So right away, that's 2 maggots, Howling Cliff's lore tablet. It's way easier access to Zodin Deep Nest. It's Mantis Lords. Like, that opens the board up.
Double vertical seed for this kind of board, yeah. Although, this is actually very interesting. Because they have double vertical movement, but no horizontal movement. And, like, right now, their only spell is, like, regular dive. With that many bosses on this board, this will be interesting to see how they deal with that. I feel like the person that finds Dash will, completely destroy this board. Although Moucheron might not find Claw for a while.
Especially if he keeps skipping wings.
Yeah. No, go left, come on. I believe in you. Just a bit more. This might be— no, don't pause, go, come on, keep going. Oh no. No, Moucheron, go back. That's really rough.
I'm not sure what check pattern Moucheron is looking for here.
I think this might be a Peaks Darkroom egg check. But that's so bad, because that's like the one chick that Moucheron is just avoiding so much right now. And it's the one chick that's like so important.
Yeah. So Ash gonna start off—
another grub, never mind.
Wow. Ash gonna start off the boss gauntlet with Mantis Lords, it looks like.
Yep. I don't know what Moucheron is doing here. I mean, yeah, I don't know if Moucheron realizes he has enough grubs to get a goal right now.
I'm telling you, that's a tiebreaker now.
Yeah, Mantisaur is definitely the earliest boss we would see from this board. Without some really good RNG on other things, like getting Dreamnail Lantern early, I guess.
I mean, with claw wings, that's logical right side. You could do Watcher Knights if you were feeling adventurous or like
I
an any
mean,
percent runner.
thinking about it this way, yeah, we've seen the Dreamnail at Grub, so technically speaking, they have access to everything except White Defender right now. Well, except No Ice too, because they don't have Lantern. But yeah, they have access to everything else, boss-wise. So I could see it.
I would probably avoid failed champion Lostkin until I had more combat power. But Watcher Knights, if you run any
I
percent,
would see them avoid Dashless Watcher Knights too.
that's also fair.
At least until they get an upgraded spell.
Yeah, if you find D-Dark, it's not so bad, but...
Oh, D-Dark would absolutely destroy a lot of those bosses. Maybe not Nosk, though. Nosk likes to hang out on the ceiling.
That's what the Shriek at Grubs is for. Yeah, False Knight and Moloch rush at the very beginning of the game does not count towards the boss gauntlet that is the back half of this card. It insults how scary Lostkin and Failed Champion are.
I do miss the defeat White Defender twice bingo goal though. Would have made this board even spicier.
I miss the Juggle Nosk's Mask goal.
I mean, think about it this way. If defeat White Defender twice was still a goal on the board, you could do Ascended White Defender and then Radiant White Defender and get 2 goals in one. Smiley face. Either way, Ash gets her 4th goal here with Mantis Lords. Moucheron getting close to wings, but not close enough.
Maybe. At this point, Moucheron knows that Ash has at least one form of vertical.
Oh, nice D-boost there. Alright. Come on, keep going. Moucheron's heading there. He'll get wings here, hopefully. Let's see what Ash finds here. Going... Boulder Killer, not on the board, sadly. Mantis Sword is a good amount of checks.
Yeah, especially once you have Claw and Wings, because she could also do Fungal Core into the Super Secret Seal.
Oh yeah, for sure. Moucheron getting the wings here. We'll see what he chooses to do. Did Ash get the top check?
Yeah, it was a Rancid Egg.
Oh, okay. I'm not used to the check order that Ash did, so I was like confused because she left after getting the middle chest. Simple key at Willow. Alright. I think we've seen that one from Ash too. Looks like Ash is heading for 2 maggots here. Failed Champ will probably come later on, once they find some good movement and damage.
And once Ash marks this, Moucheron knows that Ash either has Claw or had Hera and did the Shade Skip, because both of the other ways to, or the Dupe Dreamer, I guess, but with 2 of the Dreamers as goals on the board, I think it's probably a reasonable assumption that Claw is somewhere.
We're seeing... what is this? What? Moucheron's a little bit lost here. Either way, we're seeing the Queen's Gardens check here. I guess this might be a deepness play, actually. Moucheron doesn't have Claw, so this makes sense for him. This is a long way around, but it does get you in logic access to deepness. It's also a good amount of checks, by which I mean like 3 of them, but...
No, headed back up for mound.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this. Like, Moucheron is not really. I thought at first that Moucheron was like focusing on the grub goal because of the goal that was at grubs, along with the fact that there were 15 on the board, and well, you got a lot of good things out of it anyway. But now Moucheron is doing this, while Ash is running away with the grub goal, essentially.
Yeah, already within 2 grubs of Moucheron, so that early lead did not really amount to much in terms of grub, especially since he hasn't leveraged it for a goal.
Yeah, like in the meanwhile, Moucheron is doing this extremely long check here. Even though he does have access to some goals, at least.
It's okay, he'll turn it right around as soon as this is dash, and then the autopilot seal is Lurian.
That would be hilarious to see. This is a very easily missable check in a lot of race situations, so because it does take this long, so.
Yeah, it's one of those checks that I associate really strongly with the goal being on the board. Like, if Visit Overgrown Mound is on the board, you do it early, and if not, you avoid it maybe for the entire game.
Oh, nothing useful this time around. Ash is doing a few fast checks here. I would probably see Ash go into right side at this point. I mean, Lord Doubleting Clips is really fast too. Maybe do that first. Oh. Ash has 8 grubs actually. She'll get the goal here.
Pour one out for the Forgotten Charm in Leg Eater's shop.
It really was like that. Oh my god. Shoutouts to Soulcatcher at Leg Eater that both runners have scrolled over. Hidden Station Stag.
That's not a nothing pickup. Now it looks like Moucheron is continuing around Queen's Gardens, which I don't know if I agree with. I mean, obviously knowing where Claw is, that's unfortunate, but also Queen's Gardens is rather sparse in terms of checks, and there aren't like goals here, except for eventually Rescue Zone and Deep Nest.
Yeah, it's definitely a slow way to go. But Moucheron just has no clue where Claw is at this point, I feel like.
And also, this arena with Base Nail and Dive as your spell is not the greatest thing either.
I've honestly recently learned that there's a pretty good way to set up those Fedoras for some good pogoing. Oh, that's not gonna do it. That was a very nicely aimed dive, I wanna say.
And the Spirit of Homophily would like to remind everyone that the actual contact damage while the knight is diving is the weakest part of the spell. You want the grounded shockwave, so just diving onto things is not an efficient way to kill them.
Oh, and there's a death for Moucheron. You hate to see it.
So yeah, that's far enough away from any bench you've sat at that Moucheron is probably reevaluating the strategy here.
Oh no, please turn around.
Hopefully once this gets marked.
Please turn around this second. The goal has been marked. Don't do this to yourself. Oh, that's really nice right side access for Ash there too.
Fluke Marm has never been easier.
Moucheron, the goal is marked. Look at the board, buddy. Look at the board. It's gone. Don't do this. Well, either way, Moucheron is doing good. Hard logic skip here, done by baiting over Vengefly and King's Pass with Monarch Wings in order to pogo up into Howling Cliffs. There's an alternative version to this skip, which is on the other side of the cliffs area in Green Path in the form of a Shade skip. But this is the easier version, and definitely not a play I agree with. Especially
And
because
that's
that's
not
not
how
how
you
you
do
do
it.
it.
Hopefully that pauses Moucheron reading the board.
Yeah, I would like to see
And
Moucheron go somewhere else now. Love key for Ash, sadly not on this board.
yeah,
This board
Collector
really
and
was
Hive Knight are
only
the ones we
missing.
avoid.
This really was just the one boss the board was missing to make it perfect. Yeah, we found like all kinds of keys to seed so far.
Yep, all
Probably
three
will
of
get
them.
to see many of them in action though.
I
Oh,
mean,
there's something
Elegant
Mushroom thinks
Key.
Claw is here. Oh no.
Elegant Key may be incidentally useful, like on your way to both Lore Tablets and Soul Sanctum, since they both picked it up early. But like, I highly doubt we're gonna see a Collector play from anyone.
Moucheron is still going. Oh no. It really is this, isn't it? Yeah, Moucheron might actually kill Mantis Lords here. You hate to see it.
I mean, if you've forgotten about the check where Claw actually is, what other checks is Moucheron missing at this point? Like, he hasn't checked behind Massive Moss Charger, but that's less check dense than Mantis Lord. So if you've just straight up forgotten about the one relic in Fog Canyon,
Yeah. This is the one time we're playing checkers. It's really just not going to benefit Moucheron here. Oh, they're not?
all right, Homothety in the chat with a correction. Even with the platforms there to support you, Mantis Lords are not in logic with just wings. So this is an extra unfortunate set of checks.
You really do hate to see it. Yeah, that makes sense. Really unfortunate then. Looks like Moucheron will be wasting time here while Ash will be heading over to right side and getting some of the goals there, I assume.
I mean, basically take your pick at this point. Like,
Yeah.
yes, you don't have dash, so the bosses are not the best thing. Oh, never mind,
Well,
you have dash.
now. Ash has everything she needs to like clear out the rest of the boss goals now.
Yeah, like Watcher Knights into Lore Tablets and Soul Sanctum, 7 easy checks, 2 goals, a couple grubs on the way as well.
She'll save a few fast grabs here too. We do have the 14 grabs hauling rates, and I think there was another Dream Nail there too.
Yeah, by the time you hit 15 grubs, I believe you got 2 copies of Dreamnail and 2 copies of Shriek.
No, the other copy of Shriek was at 20 grabs. That much I remember. Collector for free grubs. I would like that play.
Nail
Gives
0
this
dive
board what it's
collector.
lacking. Yeah, Moucheron finished up Mantis Swords here. Really unfortunate when he'll see that there was really just nothing here.
Okay, barely gets it.
Yeah, I almost messed up that pogo. Ash is still saving a bunch of grubs here. Kind of surprised she's not focusing on goals a bit more though.
Moucheron going to be rewarded for his efforts with Glowing Womb.
Yeah, finding nothing here. We'll see what he chooses to do now. Going back to Dirtmouth. Maybe this is a grub check from Moucheron? We'll at least get him Dreamnail and he'll see the goal that Ash got away with, even though he had a grub advantage for as long as he did.
And talked to Leg Eater first.
Yeah.
So Ash looks like going for the Lore Tablets and Soul Sanctum goal first. Like I said, it's 4 quick checks, 2 grubs, pretty much on your way directly, and a goal.
Yeah,
so.
checks. Okay, Moucheron is back here. I don't know if... I guess just doing a few more checks. Can't quite get noise yet. That requires Lantern, sadly.
So yeah, this is the other even kind of dense area, 2 checks behind Massive Moss Charger. I also don't know how I feel about the decision for Moucheron to actually fight Massive Moss Charger.
Well, Moucheron still hasn't gotten his shade back since dying in the Petra Arena in Queen's Garden, so this is actually understandable from his side. Everyone knows that the best Radiant boss is Umu, though.
I don't know, you were advocating pretty hard for Radiant White Defender earlier.
Yeah, this is true. But ever since the goal got changed, the synergy isn't quite as strong now.
As opposed to Radiant Umu, a goal with no synergy anywhere.
Yeah, but Radiant Umu is actually great. Ooh, Dash Master from Moucheron. Too bad he can't quite make use of that. But it said defeat White Defender twice, accurate.
Yeah, also with the benefit of the nail art, you don't have to do the worst parts of Soul Sanctum.
Where's Moucheron going? Oh, maybe he thinks he can get... Oh, wait. Peaks isn't in Logic? What is this?
Does Moucheron know the Spike Tunnel?
You cannot do the Spike Tunnel.
Oh yeah, I guess you need Dash or Air Stall for that. I think he's just setting himself up to be disappointed in a little bit then.
It really does seem like that, yeah. This Moucheron will uncover the yeah, don't do this. Meanwhile, Ash is grabbing those Soul Sanctum goals, and Moucheron has learned the critical information. Well, many drop Spike Tunnel. That's the real stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the mask. Alright. Yeah, you can get the grub for the floor now because of the new QOL update. Looks like Moucheron will be getting this mask. Maybe he'll remember that the seal in Fog Canyon is also unchecked. That will get him Claw, at least.
I was so hopeful when he warped to Hot Springs.
Ooh!
That's at least something.
Yeah, that's some movement.
It does get him into peaks through the back entrance if he wants it.
Well, he won't be able to get anywhere without Claw, even from the back entrance.
That's still, what, 2 checks? If he's really lost.
No, you can't get any, and you can't even climb from here. Oh no, you can, never mind, this isn't random start. But you can't get any checks, you can get the Mimic Grub, that's it.
Oh, can you not make it to the, like, King's Idol?
No.
Without Claw?
There's a big wall, I'm pretty sure you can't.
Well, then Moucheron continues to get baited by the available movement, while Ash is going to...
Yeah, that
mark
Crystal
off.
Heart, like, while nice, it kind of just drew Moucheron's attention away from the Fog Canyon Seal again. Actually,
also,
really unfortunate.
I think that Ash did not read the first Soul Sanctum lore tablet, so this...
Moucheron is like heavily uninformed because he's trying to do a lot of C-dash related checks that need Claw. Like
oh yeah, this is impossible.
And he has quickly learned why it is impossible. Alright, where are we heading to now? Oh, calling a stag? Oh, this could be a Basin play. He does have the hidden stag. Oh? He's thinking, alright.
Alright, it's somewhere new at least.
Yeah, we're getting some new checks here. It's always nice. Oh, another simple key. That simple key doesn't get anything on this board, does it? No. Oh, content! Let's go!
Oh wait, I was looking at Ash missing Fake Dive. What's a White Palace?
Oh yeah, we got some content here. Alright, we have Lurian and White Palace.
You love to see it.
That's the content I like to see.
I highly doubt that will become relevant on this board with the lead that Ash has set up, but you never know.
Yeah, we really gotta get some, I would say some random goals, but there's not really anything in the form of random goals that Moucheron could grab here. Well, he's getting some grub. Oh, Ash is at 14, never mind. Ash will have that goal.
So Nail Zero, Dive Lost Kin. I'm not sure how much of a believer I am in that.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit spicy. Broken Vestal not horrible with dive only like that, but Lost Skin kinda spicy. Moucheron, you can C-dash. You have C-dash, buddy. I believe in you. Moucheron,
Look, it's about the journey, not the destination. Also, without your shade.
You're gonna learn. Aw, the base and simple key wasn't Claw. Impossible. Random Org gave me a very rigged seed. I'm sure I'm going for the spicy pogos here. Oh, and Ash will get the Zoom Zooms here for Dashmaster.
Dashmaster and Sprintmaster. And that's the 15th grub as well.
Yup. So this is looking like Ash's victory here. For now, unless Moucheron finds anything.
Like, Dupe Claw Dark Wings is a start.
Depending on where the Dupe Dreamer is, White Defender won't be in play for a while, but everything else is basically in play now, except for, like, Noise. They still haven't found Lantern.
But at this much of a lead, those horrible one-off checks are unlikely to come into play. Like, if you're Ash, you're probably thinking maybe Watcher Knights, maybe Hornet 2 in a little, 6 Charm Notches you're probably able to get kind of close to at this point. Zodin Deep Nest is pretty free.
Yeah. Didn't Ash check this? Oh, she didn't. Interesting. And that's another death for Moucheron to Broken Vessel. You hate to see it.
And did Moucheron open up the shortcut? I don't remember him doing that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what Moucheron is doing right now. I think Moucheron is about as lost as we are.
Go into waterways. It's something new.
I feel like Moucheron is just that worried about missing Claw the way he did, and he's trying to get some goals to stay in the game, but just not making the right calls at all.
And meanwhile, it looks like Ash is going to head around into Deep Nest.
Moucheron, you have Sea Dash. Please don't walk over this giant hallway. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. He hurt me. Looks like Ash is going to rescue Zotan Deep Nest here. Maybe set up for Nosk too, although I would assume she gets like Braid or something before that with her grubs. Nosk with just type is a pretty tedious fight.
Yeah, and also close enough. Ash has found 2 Pale Ore, right? So you could also get some nail upgrades before going in. The only Dream Warrior on the board is No Eyes, and without Lantern, you can just commit to not dealing with that right now.
Yeah, don't think we'll be seeing No Eyes for a while here. Oh, nice save from Moucheron there. Alright, well, selling to Lim here at least would be nice.
It's money, I don't know what it's for.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen anyone try to focus on the 6 Charm Notches or 5 Journal goals. The use of Shop's Deceit hasn't been that strong, really. I didn't keep track of what was in there to begin with, but surely there was at least something. Is this nail upgrades from Moucheron? Looks like it is. Skipping rafters too. I mean, if you're at this point, you have like 1 base spell. I guess nail upgrades make sense. Alex, in Rando, Zod is in both places at the same time. He never actually dies in Green Path.
Yeah, and so rescuing Zod in Green Path is always totally optional. Like if Coliseum Zod is a goal on the board, you just need to rescue him in Deep Nest and then fight him in Colo.
Yeah, the only location that matters is the Deep Nest one.
And my understanding is the reason of that is generally a lot of effort has been put in to make sure that you can never lock yourself out of a bingo goal, by story progression or whatever. So either through choice of the bingo goals or choice of how the randomizer works. You should never be put in a position where you can just permanently stop yourself from being able to get a goal.
I'm looking at you, Hornet cutscene in City. Oh, don't die again, Moucheron.
Not after selling everything.
2 nail upgrades, alright. And meanwhile, Ash finds Unbreakable Strength. That would have been nice for Moucheron there. Alright, Zote saving Ash. Ash saving Zote. I mean, we all know that Zote is actually the one that saved Ash there, but yeah. Another goal for Ash there. Oh, is Moucheron going to do the infamous... Nope, okay.
Nah, it's gonna be dive only Fluke Marm.
Well, he has nail too, so it's not awful. As long as you one-shot the little flukes, it's not horrible. You see, there is actually a little trick you can do to get the right side city with just wings. It's a very precise, like, pixel perfect jump, pretty much, but it does work. Ash will equip Dash Master, Sprint Master here. Get some big zoom zooms going on.
Sometimes you just gotta go fast.
Yup. And where is she headed to? Looks like this might be a selling to Lem play from her.
Could also maybe be Watcher Knights, although I guess
Well,
you'd
she has
probably use
King's
King's Station for that.
Yeah. Why is Moucheron doing this? Oh no. This is slow. Yeah, I would like to see Ash check shops a bit here.
Oh, and with nail upgrades, you're not gonna be able to pogo that.
Yeah, I don't know why Moucheron is focusing on this out of logic egg so much. Oh, it looks like he's turning around, so maybe he's informed now.
Colette, I really want Ash to buy that Soul Catcher and think about it while she's doing it.
Gotta
Moucheron
appreciate.
equipping the symbolic Dash Master.
Why did you do? Okay, he's fine. Looks like we might actually just be seeing the Fluke Marm play here from Moucheron, who's just out of options at this point. I'm really surprised he's not heading back to Broken Vessel with those nail upgrades of his. Where is he go? Don't tell me you're gonna kill Dung Defender right now, buddy. That's questionable. You should probably activate the Bellfly first. Oh, looks like he is informed about that, at least. This only needs one pogo, so he'll be fine even if he one-shots this enemy. Oh, looks like he doesn't even one-shot it. I guess it's like nail free that does then? I don't remember how much health that guy has.
Most of the Fluke stuff, except for the very babies, auto dies to nail 3.
Yeah.
So Ash, having sold, is then turning around and going for Watcher Knights, it looks like.
Yeah, I should also grab some nail upgrades here. Kinda surprised we're not seeing anyone use some of those quick slash strats.
Oh yeah, because Quick Slash was like in Zelda.
I really don't know why Moucheron is doing Dung Defender out of all things right now. I mean, it's setting up for White Defender, I guess, but you gotta be able to get to that goal, you know?
He's got his eyes on the prize.
Yeah. Other than Watcher Knights, I guess I could see a Hornet 2 or Lost Skin come into play pretty soon. Moucheron did try them earlier. Well, he tried going for Lost Skin, but didn't even make it past Broken Vessel. Ash could probably quite easily get both of those.
Moucheron not checking the Dung Defender idol.
Oh, Moucheron's trying to go to right side. Okay. I see what this is now. That's interesting. Well, he don't get dash here, so at the very least there's that. Up no, oh my god. Why are you so good at avoiding movement? Oh my god.
And without even a bench in Right Side City, he is setting himself up for intense disappointment when Ash marks this off.
Yep. Well, he'll get a bench here at least. Really unfortunate he didn't head over to Kings to get that dash though. Maybe once he sees this marked off he will. Looks like he's just going to kill the shield husk too. You really do hate to see that. Current patch, any percent strategies?
Well, don't die to the husk, please.
He's a hard enemy, no?
And there's the Watcher Knight's mark.
There's the takeoff. Alright. Will he turn around now?
Watcher Knight's chest actually having 600 Geo in it. Almost vanilla.
Close enough. Well, looks like he's turning around. Oh, there's the Dupe Dreamer. Alright.
White Palace confirmed not necessary.
Do we know that?
No, but I want to believe.
One could still be cursed enough. Who knows?
We have not yet seen Trampass. Monomon at Hive Knight?
Trampass at Flower Quest? People run. Oh, there's a Charm Notch for Ash. He only has 5 right now.
I don't remember seeing Charm Notches.
Right. Oh my
no.
god. Moucheron is so good at avoiding dash right now. Monomon can't be in Black Egg Temple, sadly. Moucheron, uninformed.
You need 3 Dreamers, friend.
Yeah, I assume Ash will be able to just buy stuff here to win. Looks like she's going for that right now. Yeah, there's some journals. Monomon can't be in Black Egg because you need Monomon to get in Black Egg, Alex. Only the duplicate Dreamer could be in the Black Egg because the duplicate Dreamer isn't in Logic. Yeah, looks like Ash will be buying journals here.
I'm pretty sure that's Ash's 5th.
Yeah, I think she also... Oh, and she has... Okay, I think that's the win for Ash then.
Yep.
6 notches, 5 journals. That'll be GG for Ash. Just in time for Moucheron to find Ash. Oh, he's right there.
And the pause.
Heyo.
Hi,
GG.
Ash.
Thank you.
Oh, yep, he is going. And yeah, it's worth noting that Ash got a bingo, which means she gets extra points for that.
The auto win. The auto bingo win.
The auto win. Moucheron, go two more steps to the right. Come on. Aw.
You hate to see it.
What's he working on right now?
Oh, he just got to King Station.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he managed to very conscientiously avoid both dash and claw.
Yup.
Very nice.
Let's see if I don't know if Moucheron is actually joining in for this. Did we mark both? I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see Moucheron in here, but either way, Ash, I would like to know, how do you feel about Soulcatcher as a charm?
I thought I saw it in a shop, but I couldn't remember which one.
It was at Leg Eater.
It's okay, you both
thought it was,
hovered over it.
I thought it was Sly, and then I thought I might have saw Heavy Blow. I knew I saw it somewhere, but I didn't have enough money to get it when I was there, I think.
You both scrolled over it very nicely.
Hey, I got Soul Eater from Grubs, though.
Yeah, we were both kind of disappointed about that because I at least was rooting for Soulcatcher to be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, Moucheron had like 9 grubs when you got that too.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, with the whole grub tolerance thing, it's like not worth rushing grubs in the beginning anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
You get like the
before,
one easy grub in Crossroads, and other than that, you don't really bother unless
before I used to go like drop down from the well, check grubs, do Moloch. I mean, I'm also used to doing like super junk bits, so some of the routing was a little bit different for tourney races.
Oh, we have Moucheron in the chat here. Looks like not going to join in voice here. But yeah, we all have like those bad days.
Yep.
It was also very unfortunate for you though, with missing Claw and Dash the way you did. Could have definitely been a much closer race otherwise, because I know Ash is not informed of this, but we are, because we saw it on Moucheron's side. The location of Lurien was in White Palace.
Oh, delicious.
Yep. Very spicy. I wonder where Lantern was.
Yeah, any spoiler log people want to help find Lantern, Monomon. I guess that's it for this.
I was fixing to go do Fell Champion, and then I picked up that Charm Notch, and I was like, wait, I know there was one for sale. Alright, there has to be 3 Wanderers Journals. Please be 3 Wanderers Journals.
Yeah, Philchamp with what he had would have been spicy too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
would have
I
rather seen you do Nosk at that point, honestly.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about this. Nosk is like just before Hive checks. And then, I mean, I was doing a practice race last night, and Lost Kin gave me so much trouble, and I saw that on the board. I was just like, oh, you're back for revenge, I see.
Yeah,
You know, that would be a very good idea, Moucheron, yeah.
Yeah, also, Moucheron, while we have you in chat, are you aware of it? Dirtmouth Stag is a check? I forgot if you ever went back for that, but...
Oh right, while we have Moucheron in chat. Moucheron, how do you feel about Soulcatcher? Oh yeah, definitely check that thing out right there to your right.
Cool.
I didn't end up in resting grounds at all, which was just like... that could have came back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah, the King Stag was very nice though.
Yeah.
With like all the goals he had on the right side, it was good right side access.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and especially with knowing that there were 2 grubs like right there. I was
We
like,
eventually
okay.
saw C dash on Moucheron's side though, which was at the, I believe, Crossroads Mask Shard. So there was a
Nice.
lot of movement early on.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good card.
Pity it didn't develop all the way to completion.
Oh god, no. With Lurie, I mean, Duke Dreamer aside, like that was fun. But having to find Monomon and Hera, if it came down to like White Defender or Lurian, god no.
Yeah, we were like talking about all the spicy situations that could happen. Yeah, I don't see that we have any spoiler lock people, so who knows where Lantern was. Oh, and Moucheron finds the dash. Very nice. Bit too late there.
And I don't care
I don't
about
care
Soul
about
Catcher.
Soul Catcher. Oof. Funny because
Love
you
it.
both scrolled over it at Leg Eater. Truly just the invisible charm this seed.
There's one in every race.
Funny because if Moucheron bought that, then Ash would have had to do one of the spicier goals on the board to win.
Oh, Soul Catcher, yeah.
It's okay. We'll save
This
this
is
bingo
brutal.
card seed for like grand finals.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm down to play this one.
I mean,
This
there's
was
like 11 bosses on that card.
yeah, this was a
like,
wash source card. It was really just missing Collector and Hive Knight for actual perfection.
I had love keys, so I could have done Collector.
Yeah, we were talking about that. You had like all the keys. Actually, it was great.
Yep. Anybody find out where Lantern was? I mean, in order of like, if stuff got blocked, I was gonna do Failed Champion and then sit there and waste time on Hornet 2 because I can do Hornet 2. I really like having Shade Cloak for Hornet 2. I mean, same thing for a lot of these bosses.
And I commend you
was
for
at
failed.
the Fog Canyon seal on the right side, the one that you were thinking of damage boosting to very early on, but then didn't.
I tried damage boosting that on my way down to Leg Eater, and then I was like, alright, let me come back for that because that's been like a Dreamer or a Dream Nail before. And then I picked up Claw, and I just went, okay, I don't know if he already has this, but I have to go fast now. Let's go.
Aw. Yeah, the damage boost setup is you jump into the charged Luma fly like right as it finishes expanding, and it knocks you right into that, like just barely. It looks really clean and easy when you see it done, but it takes a bit of practice to get consistently.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about the timing, getting down the timing for it. It's consistent as long as you know when to walk off. You don't even need to jump for it. You can just hold left.
Yeah.
Either way, GG's to both of you.
Yeah, GG, Mooch.
I am a bit disappointed we didn't get to see the Scar to its fullest, but maybe the world just was not ready for that content yet.
It'll come back around.
Yeah, definitely save this card for like.
Yeah, I got to see
Something.
the up there. Anyway, GG's to both runners.
Yep, GG's. Yep. It looks like our next race in the tournament is going to be 2 days from now, Friday at 3 US Eastern, with Choco Chip Pancakes versus Mud Pip.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of 3 PM races going on lately. There's a trend happening here.
3 p.m. is prime time, obviously.
It's within my range for commentating too, so it works.
Oh yeah, it's not D-Gen hours.
Yeah. It's within the same day, at the very least. But yeah, thank you both for playing. Thanks Quack for co-coming with me.
Yep, thanks Conrad. Thanks everyone for watching.
Great race from both of you. See you next time.
Bye.
Hoggy.
Bye.